Hey Sioux Falls, our first project update is on Veterans Parkway and Interstate 90. Looks like we have some traffic signals operating behind us. Travis Dressen from the DOT. Big news today.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so the interchange exit 402 is now open to traffic, so all the interchange ramps are open.
Okay.
Obviously, you still cannot go south on Veterans Parkway, but you can go to the north.
And then what about our lanes on Interstate 90? Are they still reduced or are they full 2 lanes in each direction?
So all lanes on the interstate are open to traffic. There may be some periodic lane closures there while some of the finish work gets done here this fall going into the winter. But for the most part, lane closures are down and traffic's flowing smoothly.
Awesome. And what about our road up the hill then to Arrows Center up to the north?
Yeah, fully open, so folks can feel free to use the county road going north of the interchange.
Now, is this ahead of schedule or is the contractor right on?
So the completion date for this phase of the project to have it open is October 18th. It actually got opened on, October 18th got opened on October 21st, so just a couple days beyond the completion date. You can see there's still work going on out here. Mostly it's going to be seeding, erosion control measures, putting up some guardrail, putting some finishing touches on the bridge for this construction season.
Okay, but for the most part, this is the way it'll remain now till the end of the project.
That's right.
Okay, so then looking to the south, it's still a lot of gravel.
Right.
When are they going to be doing any type of paving yet in 2019, or are they going to wait?
Yeah, so we have a little bit of paving here that's going to take place as weather allows here, starting from the interchange going to the south. A lot of that's just getting kind of a jump start on next year.
Okay.
60th Street is still not paved yet, so that connection can't be made. Got a little too late in the year for asphalt work, so that will carry over into next year. Now, the southern portion of the job has a completion date of August of 2020. Okay. I would expect we're going to need all of that time, probably going into the fall of 2020 to get the rest of the project open to traffic.
Sure. So the last time we were out here, there was a lot of water.
Right.
So we still having troubles with high flows in the Big Sioux River?
Well, the water levels have gone down, which is good. So we've been able to get in there here in the past week and start working on one of the bridge substructure units that are right in the river. So the crews are working on that now. They plan to keep on working until weather prevents that. So hopefully our weather holds out here for a couple more weeks and we can make some good progress and get out of the river to avoid that next spring.
So how many piers yet do they have to construct?
So we have pier number 3, which is in the Big Sioux River, and then there's a little bit of work to do on pier number 2, which is just north or just south of the BNSF railroad tracks. Okay.
So our next stop will be at 26th and Southeastern, where we're talking about setting the girders. So will you be setting any type of girders here this fall?
I don't anticipate that we'll be setting girders this fall, but I would suspect that work will be able to start up right away in the spring.
Okay. So the contractor more than likely will be working throughout the winter time.
Yeah, I would say that's a true statement. As long as temperatures start getting down into that 0 degrees, 10 below, it's pretty tough conditions out there, so there won't be a lot of progress there.
Okay, so no major changes to any Rice Street traffic or interstate, and so we're pretty much good to go then.
Yeah, I think we're good to go for this construction season.
Enjoy your winter time. We'll be back to talk to you in the spring.
Sounds good. Thanks, Shannon.
Thanks. All right, our next project update is at our favorite project, 26th Street and Southeastern. Dina, our local celebrity.
Yes.
Dina, there's certainly a lot of work continues to go on the bridges, so we have more girders that are being set. What are we getting close to being done?
Yes, we are getting close to being done. There was a little bit of a delay. We had some equipment. We had cranes to swap in and out from this project to a different project. And we also had trucking issues too with the suppliers and the trucks and their working hours and whatever. So it did take a little bit longer than what we had originally planned, but they should finish this week.
Good. So certainly issues that were unexpected.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Well, we certainly appreciate our drivers' patience, but so the girders will be installed, then they'll just stay like that until when?
Yes, it is looking like the bridge will not be completed for the winter.
Okay.
We have had an unbelievable weather year this entire spring, summer, fall, and the temperatures are just really not conducive to continue to working on the deck for the bridge over the river.
Right. So that's unfortunate, but it is hard. You just don't know. You don't have any idea how long things are going to take, and with weather, and it's a challenge.
It really is. It's really disappointing, but it is what it is. That's construction.
So looking forward then, will there be any more paving being done on any part of 26th Street or Southeastern, or is that's it?
26th Street and Southeastern on the east end is all paved out for what we can do until we start again next year.
Okay.
So there will not be anything additional. The only thing we would hope to see is we've got a little bit of asphalt tie-in at Pioneer. We hope to get that done yet this fall for those residents who live there on that corner. On the west end of the job, we are fingers crossed that we can get the tie-ins, the sleeper slab, the approach slabs into the interstate bridge yet completed this year.
Oh, okay.
But there again, weather dependent and contractor availability.
So there is a chance we could drive on the new bridge.
Yes, there is a chance.
Okay. So then for Rotary Park, the pedestrian underpass will remain, and I assume if the Parks Department does any plowing in the wintertime, they would plow that for those bicycles that are commuting in the wintertime?
Right, yep. The pedestrian passes will stay as is they are today.
Okay, so then we won't be able to drive on any new 26th Street and Southeastern pavement.
Correct.
I did also hear from the city that the Southeastern to the south, down to 49th Street, will not be paved also this year. So we had a little bit of delay in our overall scheduling of the project.
Yep, that's very true.
So looking forward then, will there be any work going on in the wintertime then, do you think?
No. No, once the ground freezes, it's very difficult for the contractor to keep it warm enough to actually continue to work on it. So, and looking into next week's temperatures, they are in the 20s. The ground starts freezing pretty quickly after that point. So yeah, construction will really slow down out here in the next couple weeks.
Okay, so we'll just work towards making sure we have a safe travel to get through these narrow lanes. Is there any concern or any trying to widen out any of those lanes before the wintertime comes?
We are very limited on what we can widen. We have some concerns with there's technically 3 lanes going through the intersection of 26 and Southeastern here. We have concerns with the snow and then people start straddling lanes. But we'll do the best we can to make sure it's delineated and clear for drivers to see where they should go.
Okay. Well, unless something changes, we probably won't talk to you for a while, but we certainly, if we hear any changes, we're definitely going to come back and get some updates from you. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
On to our next project update. Well, our last update today in this nice cool weather is out on the southwest part of the city on 69th Street from Louise over to Tallgrass. Carrie, I see a lot of pavement out there.
Yep, we are done paving the main line. We have all the turn lanes poured. So right now they're pretty much just wrapping up the curb and some median work, some sidewalk, and just ADA ramps.
Okay.
And then that'll probably be it for the year, other than some detention pond work that's going on.
So how many lanes of traffic will be open throughout the wintertime?
All lanes of traffic will be open. So
Wonderful.
2 lanes in each direction and turn lanes will be open through the winter.
Good. So then what about our traffic signals that we have coming?
The traffic signals won't arrive until February of this year, or of 2020, so those will go up most likely in the middle of the winter.
Okay. Then are those intersections that are supposed to have traffic signals, are they 4-way stops then or just 2-way stops?
Just 2-way stops, so it'll be just like it was prior to the project.
Okay, and those, remind our viewers again where those locations are at?
The signals are going to go at Mogan and Beale Avenues.
Okay. And then is Beale connected then all the way down to 85th Street, or is it just
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's connected.
Once it does open, or it is open.
Yep,
Okay.
and we did realign it with this project, so it's lined up with the entrance into the Avera complex too.
Very good, very good. So then what is going to go on in the spring then next year?
Spring, we're still going to have some sidewalk work to do, especially on the north side of the project. There will definitely be some median work going on, like grading and planting. And then, yeah, there's some existing pavement work between Louise and Connie that'll also have to wait until spring of next year.
Okay, so probably lane closures we can expect?
Yeah, we will have some just for the median work, and then again when we're milling and overlaying between Connie and Louise, we'll definitely have some lane closures in the spring, but they should be pretty brief.
Okay. Do we have a final completion date then?
Not a final yet. We're still kind of evaluating how much the weather affected us on this project. Sure. and how much time we're going to need in the spring to complete.
Yeah, we've heard that's a common theme we've heard today, that weather.
Yeah, yeah.
So can you want to tell our viewers anything coming up for the wintertime as far as traffic or anything goes?
From here on out, we're going to try and get all lanes open as soon as we can. There is some work that needs to go on in the intersection of Medical Court and 69th. That'll be happening in the next couple of weeks. And for a short period of time, maybe a week, there will be a signal with a 1-lane road. So that will be a pain. If you can avoid coming in from the west and use, Solberg Avenue and 59th Street instead, I would definitely recommend doing that. And we'll put out updates when that work is going to happen.
Okay. Well, great. Well, long time. Seemed like this project took forever.
It did.
But it's good that it's almost near complete. So thanks so much for your time.
All right, thanks.
Hey Sioux Falls, it's Jessica Sexy here, Communications Coordinator for Public Works, here to remind you about our leaf and branch drop-off sites. We've got 2 sites, one located here west of the Household Hazardous Waste Facility and another at the W.H. Lyon Fairgrounds. They are open until November 24th. You can bring us your leaves, branches, and pumpkins. Keep the leaves separate from the branches and from the pumpkins. There will be drop-off spots for all of those items here at the drop-off sites. They are going to all be beneficially reused. So the leaves and the pumpkins will get composted and turned into nutrient-rich soil, which will be available for free for you to pick up year-round at the landfill. And the branches will be turned into an alternative fuel source. Keep household garbage, rubble, plastic bags, and large stumps out. We just want your leaves, branches, and pumpkins. We also will accept deer and elk carcasses here. You'll see a bin at each of the drop-off sites. The sites are open till November 24th, and it's free for residents. So bring us your leaves, branches, pumpkins, and deer and elk carcasses.
So that's it, Sioux Falls, our last outdoor update for the year. We certainly want you to keep track of any upcoming projects on our website for 2020. We'll be unveiling all of those projects, hopefully in the next few months. Until then, we're going inside on the next episode.